Hi, it's me again, Timon Thomas from Go Study WIU, an agency that helps international students easily transition to the Western Illinois University right here in the United States. This episode is a continuation of what it takes to succeed as an international student. In this episode, we would explore some of the habits that you can develop to succeed after you begin your classes. Now, let's explore some of the habits that you can develop to help you succeed after you begin your university career. It is very important to develop schedules or patterns. So, for instance, have a set time to wake up on mornings, especially when you don't have classes. Then, have a specific time when you're going to do studies. And also, have a specific time when you're going to go to bed and get your rest. Now, these are very important because they initially help you to stay on task, but they would also help you to get enough rest if you go out to bed on time. And it also helps you to keep your mind in a space where you are not frustrated or you're not overwhelmed with the work that you have to get done. So it is very important to first develop schedules or patterns. The second thing I would advise you to do is develop a network of people that you can study with. Now, this is very important, but how do you first develop that network? Well, you can look for people who you're familiar with. So you might be taking classes with people who you know. So you can develop some kind of group with those people that you already know. But another thing to do that can work very well is just finding people in your class that are strong as you are, or people who you think even may need your help, and develop a study group with those people. Now, even if you have to help someone, it would basically help you to understand the material better, as you would have to explain it to that person that you're helping. So whatever method you choose, it is always good to find people that you can study with. They also help you to stay motivated even when you don't want to do it. So on days when you don't want to go study, that friend would be pulling you along saying, hey, let's go to the library, let's go get this work done. Another very important thing that can help you succeed is your exam preparation. First, allow enough time for preparation. So do not wait until it's too late to start preparing for your exams. Because in university, you generally have a lot of material to go over before you can even take an exam. So allow yourself enough time to get that work done. And you will be more confident even going into the exam. As part of preparation, you need to figure out what works best for you. Some people are better at studying in the library, while some may prefer to study in a common space. Some may prefer to study in the privacy of their own apartment or their room or their dorm. So you need to find what works for you. I would advise you even to try different things. So you may think that you're going to be better at studying in the library, but if you try studying at home, you may see a different result and you may feel even more comfortable. So first, try different things to see what works best for you. This next tip that I'm going to give you is something that you can use throughout your life. So even while you're in the workplace, this tip would come in very handy. Never submit substandard work. First of all, the work that you submit would give the impression to the professor of how serious of a student you are. So you want to submit work that is of the best quality, the highest quality at all times. Added to that, the type of work that you submit gives the professor an impression of your work ethic. So if you seem to just take shortcuts every time, or you just want to get it done and over with, the professor can see that and say, you know what, that person doesn't necessarily enjoy what they're doing. They don't want to put in the work. And professors do remember those things. Another benefit of submitting really high standard work is that it helps you to get scholarships. Now, you may think, well, I didn't apply for a particular scholarship, so it doesn't matter. But ultimately, there are scholarships that are offered to students that have certain GPAs. So if you were to maybe just apply for a department scholarship, for instance, the quality of the work that you submit would be something that they would consider. So your GPA would be taken into consideration. And those things can go a very long way in helping you to eliminate or to lessen the cost of university here as an international student. So always submit high quality work. One of the things that I found very useful as a student while I was in university, especially for areas where I was very unfamiliar, like let's say American history, I used YouTube. Now, YouTube is a very good place to find resources that can help you to understand the topic that was taught at the lectures, and it would help you to get a better understanding or a more well-rounded understanding of what the entire topic may be about. So for instance, you may do a particular thing in US history, but you don't get the whole context of why that particular event happened also. So it is very useful to have background information. So you can always go to YouTube, find information that is useful, and it can help you just to bolster the knowledge that you already acquired from your lectures. YouTube shouldn't take the place of your lectures, so please do not think, well, I don't have to go to my lectures, I can just simply look at videos on YouTube and stay in or sleep in and not go to classes. Don't do that. Go to your lectures and use the YouTube videos as a means of bolstering, as I said, the information that you already got and reinforcing those concepts that you had to learn. The final tip I have to offer, but by no means is the only thing that you can do to succeed as an international student, is to stay healthy. Take care of your mental, physical, and emotional health. Be aware of the state that you're in. Know how you feel. Most universities have counseling clinics that you can go to if you feel overwhelmed or you feel like you're not able to handle the work. So utilize those services if you need to. Another thing that you can do is go to the gym or go to the recreation centers and just release some of that energy that you have. Get to know new people, so that can help you to stay in a space that will be healthy for you mentally. Also, talk to family back home. Make sure that they're doing good. Talk to them about what's going on in your village or your community. Talk to them about the foods that you're eating or whatever they're doing that you enjoyed. And those things help to kind of bring you back to a place of stability where you can finish your work and be comfortable doing it. Also, have a social network. Make friends. Don't just stay to yourself. I mean, unless it's particularly how you wish to do it or that's your personality. But it helps to get to know people and to learn about other people and other cultures. So learn new things, explore. All those things are going to be healthy and going to help you in remaining in a good mental and emotional, even physical state as you proceed throughout your university career. Now, those are all things that I have found to be useful, but there are many other things that you can do to help you with your success as an international student. So pay attention to these, but look up other things that you can do to be successful as an international student. So thank you very much for watching. Like my channel, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and most importantly, share my video with a friend.